What's up, YouTube? We're back here today with another one. We just bought this transit van for one of our guys, hired a new guy, and he's been absolutely killing it. So it's time to get him into his own vehicle. We're gonna send this one out to be wrapped this week, and then we're gonna have to build out the inside of it. It's just an empty shell right now, but we will get that all built out for him and he'll be on his way. The only issue with this van is that this door is extremely stiff, and Ford says the fix for that is to replace both of these hinges. They say that these are sealed hinges and that water has gotten inside and it's caused this inside to rust, which makes it extremely hard to open. Instead of doing that, I think what we're going to do is drill a small hole in this, try to fill it up with some sort of lubricant, WD-40 or chain oil, something, and we'll see if that fixes it. We are just going to use a standard 3/16 twist bit, drill it right in the top so that we can get the oil in and it comes all the way down. Now normally I would use some cutting wax on this, but that's actually in my other truck, which is at the shop, so today we're just going to go with no cutting fluid. And that's a dead battery. When you're doing this, you want to be careful that you're not going too deep. We just want to go through this first outside layer. We don't want to touch the pin with the drill bit too much. We are through. And now when we work this back and forth, we can actually see the rust coming out of there. And that's even without the lube is making it easier to open and shut. All right, now we're gonna do the exact same thing here on the bottom. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to clean that hole out with some PB Blaster, try to eat some of that rust out of there a little bit better. And then to finish it off, I'm going to put a little bit of this just chain lube I have laying around from probably back in the dirt biking days, but should still work, should still be good. Let's get that stuff sprayed in there and let's see how this door opens. And as you can see, this thing just opens way smoother than it used to. Still makes a little creaking sound, but in one hand, I can just move this door freely. Get all this cleaned off of here, nice. Now we'll hit it with the actual lube that hopefully gets in there, works its way through the pin. Alright, it's foamy. That is not how I remember this stuff. Let's look for something else to use, because that I don't think is going to make its way in there. Alright, now we're going to try this instead. PB Blaster Multi-Max synthetic lubricant with a straw. That should help us out here. Oh yeah, look at all that nastiness, rust just pouring out of that one. And we're just gonna keep spraying this until that rust kind of dies down. All right, and it looks like it's starting to clean up now, so I think that could be good. Okay, I cut the camera there, but essentially what I did was I just kept filling that hinge full of lubricant and working the door back and forth repeatedly for about the last 5 minutes, and now no more squeak. Door opens nice, door closes nice. And that's much better than spending the money on new hinges. I didn't get a price from Ford, but I would imagine they were at least $500-600 for new hinges. Last thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna take a little dab of white silicone and we're just gonna put it in there and put it in there to seal those up so that more water doesn't go in there immediately. And then once we have to lube it up again, we'll just pick that silicone off and re-lubricate it. And we really don't want to use a lot when we do this because we don't want it to fill this hole completely and stick to the inner pin. So we really just want to get a little tiny dab. On the outside. Oh, that one still has a little bit of lubricant right inside. And that's a job done right there. Ready to go.